Today we are here at the Yorkshire Regiment Military Parade. The parade has been attended by the Mayor and Mayoress of Huddersfield, as well as war veterans and general public of Huddersfield.
Can I just say, on behalf of the people of Kirklees, welcome home to Huddersfield, on behalf of all the people who have turned up today and all those who have not been able to come to see you. I would like to welcome you all to Kirklees. Of course, this is not the first time you have marched so wonderfully through our streets, and I certainly hope it won't be the last. Your presence here builds on a long and illustrious history. This year, we have marked the anniversary of many battles, including Gallipoli, where your predecessors fought with distinction, and we also mark, as a nation, Waterloo, where a regiment also fought. These honours pay tribute to those who went before you and whose traditions you have so proudly displayed today. The recent tour of Afghanistan is a reminder for us who stay at home that some of our young citizens are paying the ultimate price for our security. It is a constant danger into which you as soldiers place yourselves so we can be safe at home. So I particularly am grateful to you for coming to march through the town centre today, and allow me the chance to thank you personally for what you do and share in the pride you generate. Let me assure you, we are incredibly proud of the work that you do and the fact that you do it with such strength and dignity under the name of Yorkshire. You are extremely brave people, willing to face challenges in places and under conditions many of us could not imagine. We all owe you a fantastic, great debt of gratitude. Undoubtedly, you will face great challenges in the future, and we all wish you well. We are Yorkshire people. You are our regiment, and we could not be prouder. Enjoy your day today as we have enjoyed ours. Be proud of what you do in our name, and never forget that we constantly think of you and admire you. Thank you very much.
I think it's been a wonderful parade. It's a great turnout by the people of Huddersfield in support of the Yorkshire Regiment. People nowadays really appreciate what's been going on because there's been so much conflicts recently. And I think people are more aware of it, and the round of applause as you march through the streets makes the hairs bristle on the back of your neck, and I think that's a wonderful feeling.
Vice Lieutenant, Mr. Mayor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honour to be here today as the senior representative of the Yorkshire Regiment to witness this fine freedom parade in the borough of Kirklees. On behalf of the Colonel of the Regiment, Major General Graham Binns, and all the officers and soldiers of the regiment, and the 1st Battalion here on parade in particular, I would like to convey our gratitude to the Mayor, the Council, and the people of Kirklees for your support to the Yorkshire Regiment today. Very varied activities and faced many interesting challenges over the 9 years since our formation. The regiment has excelled in demanding circumstances, both in Iraq and Afghanistan. In fact, many of the soldiers you see here today have experience of active duty in one or both of those operational theatres. those of us who serve, thank all of you for your support. I should like to take this opportunity also to extend our thanks to the soldiers, families and friends who've joined us here today for their continued support also. Although the members of the Yorkshire Regiment's 1st Battalion on parade here today are based in Warminster on the edge of Salisbury Plain, we're determined that geographic separation will not be a barrier to our continued connection with you in Kirklees and in the town of Huddersfield.
I was in the Royal Horse Artillery from 1963 to 1973, and I was a gunner on the artillery guns. It's extremely important that we keep the Yorkshire Regiment in the eyes of the people from Yorkshire. As an ex-serviceman, I think that everybody that's in a lot of the time is with the local towns. They need to keep the contact with the local people, and I think it's good for everybody.
I was in the Royal Signals for 35 years. I joined when I was 15 and 2 months, straight from the farm in Northumberland to the apprentice school in Harrogate, and I've got to admit it was like a bucket of cold water. I thought today was brilliant because we can't forget the sacrifices that all the armed services are making on our behalf, and it's important that we keep the armed services in the public eye. So terrific. Today was a terrific presentation, and to see a lot of people out there was brilliant. They really enjoy it, and it is good for them to be able to display what they can do and how proud they are of being members of the Yorkshire Regiment and also being part of the people of Huddersfield. It takes me back to when I was in the army, and when I was sat there I was looking at all the soldiers, and I was seeing where some of them hadn't quite done their dress correctly and hadn't been pulled down correctly, and then the Sergeant Major walking around and just having the quiet whisper in their ears. It's just brilliant. It brings it all back to you.
It was brilliant, really enjoyed it. It was nice to see them all marching through Huddersfield. Yeah, it was great. It was nice to see members of the public coming out, even though it was raining. It was great. A lot of the guys that join up come from this area, so we've got to keep those links throughout Yorkshire.
It was lovely to see from the days from where I was speaking that so many people were enjoying themselves. Well, I'm in particular, I'm full of admiration for the conflicts that they've been in the past, and obviously that this continues, and it continues throughout, where there may be no particular conflicts at the moment, but in the past have covered themselves with tremendous glory, and it's important that we recognise what they've done on our behalf, and we admire everything that they've done. They are the Yorkshire Regiment, we are Yorkshire people, and we accept that they're doing it on our behalf. I'd like to see more events, but there's only so many things that these people have gone out of their way to actually do this. This is the 5th in a series of 6, which it takes a lot of time out of their calendar to be doing this, and it's important that we just celebrate the times and what they can give us. Well, there is an extremely strong link because they're not based in Yorkshire, but I think it's important. When I was talking to the Colonel Stephen Paget, I said to him about people being from Yorkshire and serving in the Yorkshire Regiment as to why they don't have a base in Yorkshire, and a lot of these that have served the first 2 and 3 years are now going to be based in Catterick, which is quite, it's very, very local to us and very, very local for them to be able to travel and see their families on a fairly regular occurrence. So I'm quite happy with that. And I think really when we actually went and inspected the troops, the amount of troops that were from all over Yorkshire, Teesside, Scarborough and Hull and places like that, Barnsley, and it was really nice to talk to them. They are fully very, very proud of the fact that this is the Yorkshire Regiment and it covers the whole of Yorkshire, so why shouldn't they have a depot in Yorkshire? No, I think it's been a fantastic day, and I think it's really important that everybody celebrates the fact that Yorkshire Regiment has been here in Huddersfield, and we're all extremely proud of them.